We're looking at the underside of a 1974 Volkswagen bus and a Volkswagen Type 4 engine. And basically, we're looking at the cylinder head, and if you look at it, you'll notice something's missing, and that would be the push rods. They go between the lifters and the engine block, which is kind of over this way, and the cylinder head, which is right here. There's some tubes that slide in here and actually seal oil in around the push rods to keep oil returning back to the engine case, and also, just keep everything lubricated. Those areas are prone to leaking if the O-rings are bad or if there's a bad seal. In our case, there's a bad seal. O-rings were not sealing right. So one thing to keep in mind when you're doing these is you want everything to be as clean as possible. Just putting a little oil on those O-rings, really clean surfaces, let them do their jobs. I'm going to show you how to remove push rod tube the way I like to do it. I'm not saying one way is better than another. I just think this is the easiest way. If you're careful, you won't hurt it too bad, or at all. So I use needle nose pliers. Important thing here is don't squeeze it. Just barely get a hold of it. If you squeeze it, you're going to dent it. And basically, I come up to where it tapers, give it just a little bit of force. You might have to go all the way up here. Let me see. And then it pops out, just like that. So this is the push rod tube for the VW Type 4 engine. A couple things to look at. Two different sizes. The smaller size is on the engine side, bigger size on the cylinder head side. Notice there's two different sized O-rings. Bigger, cylinder head side, and then the engine side. So, they're different diameters. You'll be able to tell the difference, don't be alarmed. First thing you want to do is put a little oil on there. So, it's a little brad pen, 20W50. Again, it's green. It's toxic sludge. It will work great. Now we're going to put it in. Got the push rod tube going into the engine here. Small end going towards the engine, big end in the cylinder head. Basically, when it's all oiled up, should be pretty easy. You want to get the push rod tube lined up on the engine side. It'll get pretty snug on the head side. What I like to do is take a socket with an extension on it. Then I'll just give it a push here. As long as we're all lined up, let's make sure. Pops right in place. And then you just move on to the next one. That easy.